What is up, guys? R06 Films here, and in today's video I am going to be teaching you guys how to mask out images for your stop motions. So before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notifications because it really helps out my channel. So I'm going to delete this layer here. I forgot to do that. I was just testing it out before I made this video. So what I'm going to do is I have my layer that I want to mask out, and I also have my background layer. And what you guys want to do is make the background layer and your foreground layer exactly the same, because if you don't, then it can really mess you up whenever you're trying to mask. So I'm going to select my image here, and I'm going to add an alpha channel. And what that does is that makes your foreground image transparent to your background image whenever you're trying to mask out everything. So what I did next was I selected my eraser tool, and you want to have the hardness at 25 instead of 100. So if you guys have your hardness at 100, then the lines look really rigid when you're masking, and people can easily tell that you've masked out the image whenever they're watching your video. So just have the hardness at 25 and it should really work well. So I'm going to mask out the image here, starting with the side. I like to erase any of the shadows from the side starting out, and then I always sweep across the bottom here, and I work on the minifigure some too. And don't forget to mask out any of the shadows behind the ship as well, because those are pretty easy to spot. If people are watching your videos, it can look kind of flashy because the images are always changing. So try and make this as consistent as possible, and just really be careful too, because if you accidentally erase out the starship, then it'll look pretty bad whenever you stream your photos together. So yes, that's my brother in the background. But anyways, just really try and be careful when you're working around the starship. So I got the rig erased out right here, and come on, Tanner. But I'm getting the rig erased out. I've pretty much just gotten it done, but now I'm working on the shadows around the side, and we're just about done. Gonna even this all out a little bit. I like to erase out the little spring-loaded missiles because, in my opinion, the ship just looks better without them whenever you're filming. So just try and even this all out as much as possible. And then there we go. We have a completed image here. This image is part of many images that I had to mask out for my film. This is a very long process if you're trying to film a big space fight or something like that. So really just take your time with it. Try and make it look as good as possible, because it will be worth it in the long run. You'll have a really awesome film. So just take your time whenever you're masking. You don't want to try and rush it too much, because you want to have any inconsistencies taken out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really do hope you guys found it useful. So also, I have a shout out. Shout out to Golden Space Animations. He makes really awesome stop motions. Link in the description to his channel. Don't forget to subscribe to his channel. So anyway, guys, this is R06 Films. Over and out. Bye. Also, guys, don't forget to press File and then go down to Export. You always want to save your work after you're done. That's really important. You have to save your work. I've accidentally not saved my work before, and it sucks. So don't forget to save. So anyway, guys, bye.